Alright, here we go. We're gonna be running this, the Pumpkin Panic. Let's see how we do. I'm not the freaking master of this game, but I'll sure as hell give it a shot. Hey, why are you still in bed? You should have been working on the farm. Get up, come on. F to get up. Finally, no time to waste. Let's get farming. Take these seeds. Pick them up with F. I'll wait for you to go, for you outside. Alright, so as people should know, unless if you've never seen the game before, this is Pumpkin Panic. Essentially how this game works so far is, from what I'm aware of, is these here candles, if you're inside for too long, then the candles will start to go out. In the bottom right here, I don't really have a mouse, but in the bottom right here you have the blue one, which is the water that you have, and the yellow one, or orange, whatever you want to call it, is how much fuel you have for your lantern. So then if you walk up to this workbench here and hit F, these are all your upgrades, and this is where I can refill things like seeds with these keys, and you have everything else. So far I've only gotten up to this one. I'm not much sure what this or some of this other stuff does. But anyway, let's get outside. So essentially what's going to happen is you're going to come straight down here. This is your little planter area, but of course he's going to talk to me first. He says, here, you can plant the seeds in the area up there by pressing F, then water them by pressing space. So we're going to go over the little spot, it highlights it, we'll hold F, and it puts the seed. So right now, if you look in the bottom, they have a little bag of seeds down there. That's only for specifically this area. And then you can hold space to water them. And as you see, the water goes down. But of course, I can come over here, and as he says, if you need to refill water, you have a well down there. Hold F to refill your water. So I'm going to hold F right here. It's going to bring up that water on the side, and we're good to go. So now we can come over here and start watering the plants again. These plants here in the center are the ones that grow the fastest, and they have the least amount of value. Crow says if you want to upgrade your tools or buy new resources, you can go into the workbench at your home. So the workbench is what I showed earlier for all the upgrades. So we're going to go ahead and grab all these, and we're going to go ahead and replant the seeds that we got. So something I have noticed is that with the center plants, you can essentially get more seeds every time you break them, but this is the only area where you can plant them. Then, as he says on what I talked about earlier, is that you can hold your lantern with R. But we don't need to hold that right now. Right now, we're just going to fill up the water and water these plants here. So we're going to go ahead and water these, but while they are doing their thing, I'm going to run up here, into here. I'm going to hit F. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my money. So that little upgrade there says upgrade crops, increase the crop value 1 out of 10. So come right here. There's some water on these. Refill the water. So if my memory does hold correctly, there should be a creature that's going to appear soon. Yep, hear that noise? The only safe place here is the house. There he is. But you can come over here to this wall, and you can hit F, and it tells you what some creatures do. But for now, we're only going to worry about the crawler. This monster appears blind, but it can detect any nearby creature with unsettling precision. It moves swiftly on all fours, emitting a loud noise as he passes. After ambushing its prey, it quickly hides amongst the trees. Oh, looks like a candle just went out. But anyway, now with that noise happening, we can come outside. And we're going to get straight back to what we were doing before. So we're going to do our thing. What are these here? And we're going to go and get the water. So it looks like that crow there left a stick. And every time you, as you just heard, the crow in the background, every time you hear the crow, he comes by and drops a stick. But essentially what the sticks do, or the debris or anything like that, like this here, you can pick those up, you have to walk by and press F. I'm not entirely sure how much is on the map currently, but we'll do a little gander firsthand, and we'll see how much we get. Those are going to be stored into a different location down at the bottom right of my inventory. It's like, at first, you don't really think they're too important, but from what I've found out, it's one of the best ways to get money. But first, we're going to go back into the house. We're going to go to our upgrade station and upgrade the money once again. So now, we're going to come over here, hit F on this workbench or recycler, and you can get rid of what you have for money. So we've got 2 of those, 2 of these. We'll go back over here. I'm gonna upgrade the amount of water that I can hold, and we're gonna buy 1 of these. I'm also gonna buy a key and some of these seeds, and I'm gonna upgrade the money once again. So now we're gonna come out here. Now, or we're gonna refill the water, and now notice it's gonna take longer to fill our water container. Now, it's all fine if you're planning on staying here for a while, but whenever it comes nighttime, which it is very quickly, you'll notice that you can't really stay in one place for too long, and if you do, you're a dead man. But anyway, we have the seeds there at the bottom in the bottom of the screen. We have the purple ones, and the picture of it matches this little sign here. So we're going to hit F on this, which is going to unlock it. So now we can cut back and forth through, which is also a little, like, skip, if you know what I mean. So we're going to plant these. These ones should give us more money than these initial ones. And the upgrading for all the crops, getting more resources from the crops, work on all crops. So it's not any one in particular. It's just for everything. So we're going to hit F. We're going to walk through and plant our dudes here. So now we have it full. So this should be the max amount of these plants that I can get for, unless if I can somehow unlock something somewhere else to plant them. I'm gonna go down. So I don't typically worry about refill speed until a little bit later, but keep in mind, I've only survived like 22 minutes. But there's the sound in the background, which means it's coming, and we're gonna go up here until he comes to us, so that we don't get killed by the monster inside for being inside for too long. There we go. So we're gonna come in here and chill. But for now, we're going to go ahead and upgrade our speed. And then we'll get 1, 2, and then we'll grab water refill. Is he still here? Yes, he is. Luckily, he can't come inside. So we should be good to go. Here's a thing here. It says, follow my song. So now, this one in particular is very time sensitive, and you really want to make sure that whenever it turns nighttime, you do go to his song. If you don't, you can't get the balloon, and you'll just die. I learned that the hard way whenever I was trying to look for him and can't find him. Now, something I've noticed whenever trying to find him is that the music notes on the screen will tell you the gist of which direction he is, but it won't tell you exactly where he is. So you just need to go that direction and not really hope, but look for him. I'm going to grab these. Okay. There's water here. But even though it's nighttime, you can still carry on with your normal tasks. So now that it is nighttime, this is where speed and things like that matter the most. Alright. There he is. Let's go see if we can find him. Hello? There he is. Let me grab that. So this right here is the happy Jester. And you want to keep him happy by taking the balloon. If you don't take the balloon, then he'll get angry, but he won't kill you. But it's more or less like you need the balloon to give to the sad Jester before daytime. But you'll hear him play his tune. Now, in just a moment, the little dude should be running around. Yep, just as I said. Well, while we're inside, we're going to go ahead and grab some more of these seeds. I'm going to grab more money. And more movement speed. Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta check something. Sorry about that, I got a phone call. At night here, if you are too long inside, these will go out. And they go out faster at night. So right now... Is he still here? Nope. Looks like he's gone. So we're gonna quickly grab all of our plants here. Oh, there's the music. There he is. Thank you, kind sir. Alright, so now we're going to come in here and grab more fuel. Now, keep in mind, something you have to remember is that, if you don't get that to him before it starts to come daytime, then you are dead. Like, he will, like, being inside won't save you. Nothing will save you. Now, that's the first night done. Typically, I'd be a little bit farther along, but as of right now, I'm just doing a video to show how some of the functions work early game. So, one of the things we're going to do is run around and grab all these sticks, because this is a lot of money. Like, a lot of money. It's a really great boost in the early parts of the game. Just going to grab all this here. We don't need to worry about that dock quite yet. Uh-oh. be careful of that deer. So this says over here with the broken grate, do not touch deers. So you can't even get close to him. If you do, he will turn into a skinwalker, stand up, and he will kill you. Now, everything in this game will one-tap you. Now, the issue I've noticed with him in particular, which makes him annoying, is the fact that he follows you. He'll walk your direction. Sometimes he'll stop, just like how he is, and he'll eat a bit of grass, but typically he'll follow you, like, completely and entirely. So we're gonna get these done here. Go ahead and come over here and get these done. Then I don't want to I don't want to alternate my plants, so I'm gonna make sure that I get them all grown all at once. We're gonna go ahead and grab all these, all this beautiful money. Go ahead and water these all last time, and now I can go up here, go in here, and we're gonna upgrade our movement speed again. But this time we're gonna get this key and some of these seeds. Alright, we're gonna... Excuse me? Sorry, I've never heard that before. Okay, we got all this. Oh, fuck. Oh, excuse my language. Alright, I almost thought I was gonna die there for a second because I wasn't paying attention to what time it was. Leave me alone. So now the... Oh. Could've just died then. Kinda need that, their deer to get out the way. Cause, like, if you get even within, like, a 5-foot radius of him, you'll die. So the plants that I just got are one of the most expensive ones. So you can come over here and like that. Oh? Did I get the wrong one? Oh, here we go. There we go. But one of your goals that you want to do is unlock at least all of the areas, which is expensive, but it's one of those things to where, like, if you're running around at night and you need to find the jester, you'll have quick ways to cut through, and you won't need to worry about getting got, if you know what I mean. But essentially after the first setup, it's just maintaining what you have. One of the next upgrades I am going to get done are the amount of seeds I can hold. So we're going to hit bam, bam. We're going to grab a bunch of these. A bunch of these. And now, since their deer is running around, we're gonna be able to. We want to make sure we can see more at night. Okay, let's get these going. then this also comes down to where now we need to upgrade our water bucket capacity because we have a lot of items to keep watered. So, oh, like, yeah, well, that's pretty obvious, Jordan. I know. Let me grab each one of these. Let's go use water. Grab these. Okay, so it looks like we have a silver coin, which means that there should be like a pet nearby. And the first one that pops up is the frog. Let's see what the frog does. I met friendly frogs near the water. It seems like its vision isn't very good, but it's willing to help me carry more water. So, the frog is my favorite because I get to hold more water. There we go. See, he's all selected and ready to go. So I should be able to hold almost like a third more. See, now it's starting to become an issue of having to sit here for a while to get a bunch of water. Nighttime is here. We should see that deer coming up in just a second. This is where it becomes a little nerve-wracking for most people, is because you can't see where the deer is. Give me Oh, sweet. Okay. I know he's out here. Well, he made it pretty easy for me this time. Uh-huh. I saw that deer trying to get me. Uh-huh. You can back up. Go ahead and grab these. Daytime has arrived. I haven't seen that before. I'm gonna do a quick gander around to see if, and make sure we get all of our sticks. Where's our boy? There's our boy. Hello, Sir Crow. Okay. I'm gonna go up here. Okay, so now we're going to get that going, get this going. Get that. Nice try. I saw that. Where are you? Okay, there we go. Get in here and grab our water here. I'm not entirely sure what the crow actually does. All I do know is that he really wants to be here. Oh, you can get a fishing rod. I've never explored that part down there. Maybe we'll get a fishing rod. Maybe we will. I'm gonna collect all this at once. What are other upgrades can I grab? Hold on. Okay, so it looks like the crow gives you money over time. No, that's game over. Well, it was worth a shot. I did not expect them to try to come after me after that, through the fence. But anyway, as of right now, I've only gotten a little bit farther than this before. Typically, like, well, time-wise at least, is the farthest I've gotten. Next time I do an episode or a video, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to actually push it a bit and get things done really quick. But already, I reckon I'll call it here.